Hello viewers, we have Lucy behind me here looking out the window. We are in the middle of a heat wave like we have not had here in a long time. Today over 95 and the humidity is just horrible. You walk outside and you feel like you can slice the air, it's so thick and heavy. So Lucy and I are staying inside, keeping cool. You may hear my air conditioner running quite a bit because the batteries went out in my thermostat. I suddenly realized, oh my God, it's like 80 degrees in the house and the air conditioner's not running. And then I realized the thermostat batteries died. So I had to put new batteries in it to get the air conditioner going again. So it's kind of running nonstop at the moment. I went to take a look at Ghislaine Maxwell. But before I do that, I have to tell you about a vision that came to me in meditation last night. I like to meditate when I take bubble baths and tend to do that at night. So I was meditating and saw once again Trump wrapped up in like a straitjacket, and my guide said Cheeto Burrito. So I do think he's going to claim, I'm still feeling that he's going to claim lunacy or whatever, that he lost his mind to get away with things. But let's look at Ghislaine Maxwell. Ghislaine Maxwell, the recruiter for Epstein. She was a British socialite born in France originally, but I believe she has British citizenship because of her dad, Robert Maxwell. I have notes here, so I'm reading through a few. She was the youngest child of like 8 kids. Her dad was born in Czechoslovakia. She founded the Kit Kat Club. She moved to the U.S. in 1991, and she met Epstein, or began a relationship with him in 1992. Epstein bought her townhome in 2001, which is only 10 blocks from his mansion in New York City. He bought it through his lawyer, through an anonymous limited liability company, through an anonymous LLC. And if you've watched my video, my last video on Epstein, I said, yeah, he's got more properties than the 4 we know about because of his LLCs and stuff. Oh my God, the cards are just falling out here. The townhome was actually sold in 2016. Supposedly Ghislaine began recruiting in 1999. My feeling is it goes further back than that. She recruited at Mar-a-Lago some of what are now women. She had a lawsuit from Virginia Roberts, Gouffre, I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, in the SDNY for defamation of character in 2015. She settled for several million out of court, so it didn't go to trial. But in 2018, Sarah Ransom also settled out of court with Ghislaine Maxwell. And in April 16th of 2019, we have Maria Farmer in the Fed courts in New York, filed a lawsuit against Ghislaine, who recruited her and her sister in 1996. So that's why I think it goes back further than 1999, her recruiting for Epstein. This is in court right now. Or not in court, but it's coming up in court. The trial hasn't started, but I want to take a look first at how's the lawsuit going to go with Maria Farmer. And I believe Maria, besides Ghislaine, I think it may be for Ghislaine as well as Epstein, that lawsuit. So I want to take a look first at that court case. It hasn't been settled out of court or anything. What's interesting too with Ghislaine, she founded the Terramar project. It was founded in 2012 to advocate for protecting our oceans. Rather interesting, like anybody in this low life caliber of people would care about our oceans. It was closed July 12th of 2019, 1 week after Epstein was arrested. So we're also going to take a look at Terramar project, because I think there's some money laundering or something going through there, or some of the payments went through Terramar project. So Ghislaine, how's your lawsuit going with Maria Farmer? Oh, she's going to try and pay her off. She's going to try and settle out of court. Yeah, she's got this winning at any cost mentality, winning with dishonor. Her challenge is these young women are fighters. Looks like she's already made her an offer at the root of this, trying to settle out of court. This is a part of the legacy where the money came from these women. Yeah, I think she's going to be victorious with this offer. I think this is going to be settled out of court, because it involves a very important man, and to me it feels like the bigger cases with Epstein, working on the dark money associated with him. How she was integrated, how Ghislaine was integrated into his scheme as the recruiter, and the light's going to shine on that. So let's take a look at, will Ghislaine get caught up in Epstein's, will she get an indictment from Epstein's case? What was interesting, I was listening to several things that they found, besides the old Saudi passport, fake passport for Epstein at his home. There was a painting that was done of him in prison. Like, he had a piece of artwork of him in prison. I would love to see that. Talk about a Freudian... knew he was guilty, knew this was not right, knew this was sick and demented. Ghislaine, and pardon me if I'm not pronouncing her name right. Ghislaine, I think it is. Investigators are charging forward. They're looking at her intently, I heard. Yeah, so here's Epstein heading up the whole scheme. His challenge is to find balance again, especially with the money, like where to hide the money. Here's Ghislaine at the root of it, supporting him. She's the one that made the offers to the women, recruiting them. She's caught up in the treachery. She is caught up in the treachery. It's crowning her. But here, she's the mercenary for him. So she's the go-between. She's the one that, recruited the women. She's the one that also is the go-between on the money. So she's about to get embattled. She's going to be tied up in prison. So I think the same thing will happen to her, that she'll be put in prison before trial and kept in prison because they're investigating it. They're asking all the questions. They're shining the light on her. Yeah, this the devil, all happening worldwide. This wasn't just in the U.S. And I feel like they're going to be investigating through the money, like where all the money came through, to tie in where all in the world this was going on. So, this is interesting. This is walking away from unfinished work. And I'm just going to lay a clarifier here. Yeah, walking away from unfinished work, all the money. I feel like Ghislaine, besides shutting down that company, Terramar project, I feel like she didn't get all the money hidden. She didn't get all the transactions hidden. That's what I'm picking up on, that, is that she didn't get finished trying to hide the money in the financial documents and things, or records. So let's ask about Terramar project that she shut down. It was only open in 2012. Yeah, they don't leave these kind of things open that long. I'm sure she thought doing it as an environmental thing that she could hide all kinds of money through it, but just shut down July 12th of 2019. Terramar project, is this connected to Epstein and how they funneled money around? And there she is. It was her baby. And she's showing, usually dark-haired women show up for me as Queen of Wands or Queen of Pentacles, or even Queen of Swords. She keeps showing up as the Queen of Cups, who's usually lighter-haired women, but she's the support for him. So that's why she's the emotional support for Epstein. So that's why she keeps showing up as the Queen of Cups. Ooh. So Terramar, was it involved in this? Yeah, this is her trying to kill Terramar, but also being defeated. I feel like they're going to trace it back to Terramar. The challenge, time's up. Time is up. This is all coming out. Wheel of Fortune. In the past being very smug, and confident. Oh, look, we've hidden all this. At the root of this, it's her participating in this, her hiding this money, but I'm also feeling like these are the girls all grown up. These are the women now who are bringing out this court case that is going to bring this to light about Terramar. From when they were younger. There's going to be a new investigation on Terramar near future. It does involve overseas banks and the whole dynasty, money from all over the place. People, taking advantage of the impoverished. A dynasty built on taking advantage of preying on others. This is the thief. The travel vehicle could be plane, and the abundance of women stealing them, and then profiting off of it. Yeah, the courts are going to be burdened by all the information that's going to come out. They're going to be burdened by caseloads on this. So let's just ask Ghislaine. How's your court cases going to go in the future? Yeah, investigators charging in. I just pulled 3 cards. Time's up. Wheel of Fortune. Fortune's changing. She's made an offer she doesn't like. So whether they're trying to get her to offer up other people, I really don't feel like they need her or Epstein to say who all participated in this, because the women will tell that. All these women coming forward will tell that, and it's the tower for Ghislaine. This also ties into Trump. This ties into Trump, young women with Trump. I'm just going to ask, why Ghislaine? Why did you recruit for Epstein? You were a socialite. You had plenty of money, plenty of friends in influential places. Was it because you wanted to make money off of these women? Was it some sort of emotional hang-up you had on Epstein? Why did you recruit for Epstein? The thief trying to get away with it. Just trying to get away with something. Now trying to walk away from unfinished work. It was work for her. It was work for her. Yeah, she offered up these women when they were underage, through all kinds of dirty tricks, whatever she had to say to get them to do it, to go with her, to trust her, and she was paid well for it. She's got her own emotional secrets. She's got her own baggage. And what she really should have done was go inside and gain some wisdom from it. But she's got her own emotional baggage. Yeah, there's money news that's going to come out rather quickly here that's just going to show all the betrayal that she's done to these women. Yeah, I feel like Ghislaine, you know, she came to America, pardon me, I'm going to take a sip of tea. She came to America right after the death of her father, and from what I've read, she was the favorite of her father's. So she was very, very close to him. So, yeah, she came to America for work, to pour herself into something, trying to get to calmer waters as she was grieving from the death of her father. That's what I'm picking up on. And, you know, just looking to find some happiness again. But it was work. And she went after these young people with a vengeance, you know, winning without honor. It was like anything she had to do, say, or be, you know, she did it. That's just her mentality. And now, you know, wow, she's burdened by that. This will be the death of her. She'll end up serving the rest of her life probably in jail. Yeah, there are women now. You know, they weren't women then. I keep saying that, so some of you comment, I know they were not women when this happened. They are women now in court who know about all the connection Ghislaine had to celebrated people, to people that wanted to partake in this, to people that they could traffic girls through and make them disappear. We don't know yet how many have disappeared. And how Ghislaine would wait on the money, wait on the harvest, putting them out there like an ear of corn for sale, basically. Yeah, she was involved with the, you know, all these women when they were younger. She's got an offer on her right now, but she's going to end up in jail. She's not taking the offer. She's going to end up in jail. So even if she tries to run away back to England or something, she'll get extradited back. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe. Thank you, viewers, for all your support and your donations. I do appreciate it. Lucy appreciates it, right, Lucy? Lucy. Oh, she's a little bored today. I have some other things I want to read on, so we'll come back with another video, hopefully, in just a little bit. Thanks, bye.